Yes, well, I don't know, Stinky. Ever since we've gone to that emu farm, I feel quite queer. Since that emu pecked me, oh, I feel quite strange. What's that? Why am I wearing a feathery vest? I don't know, and I keep sort of going like this all the time. Oh, it's the poppets. Oh, hello, my little poppets. Well, welcome to story time. And what a peculiar story time it is today. Oh, I don't know, my dear ones. I was just saying to Stinky, I've just come back from an emu farm. I've told you before about my Aunt Madness and Uncle Insane. And they have an emu farm and lots of other animals. And I was feeding the emus. I have fed them before. And one of them pecked me. It was quite a cross emu. And it didn't seem to like my hat at all. It started sort of doing this sort of behaviour. And it was strutting up and down. It actually pecked the hat off my head. And it put the hat on its own head actually. And took off. So Aunt Madness had to chase it. She tackled the emu down to the ground. Got my hat back. And gave it back to me, and the emu was all right, but it didn't like the look of me, I don't think. Perhaps it was my makeup, I don't know. Oh no, it was quite a cross one. Anyway, I don't know, Stinky, but as I was saying, I know I am waffling on. I'm quite flustered, actually. It gave me a nasty peck, and ever since then, I feel quite strange. I sort of want to sort of do this all the time, and sort of here, there, and everywhere, and I'm sort of preening myself like I've got feathers. I don't know what's going on. What's going on, Stinky, do you think? I've got emuitis. I've got emuitis. What's that? I need to call Dr. Quack. Oh, my Lord, I've got emuitis. What am I going to do? I don't want to be an emu. There's nothing I can do about it. Yes, well, I'm going to have to give Dr. Quack a call, I think. I certainly don't want to be an emu. Oh, Stinky, there's something under my bottom. Wait a moment. Hang on, my dear poppets. What's there? Ah! It's an egg! I've hatched an egg! Oh, it hasn't hatched, but I've laid an egg! Oh, Stinky! No, that's not normal. Oh, put that down there. An egg? I've had an emu egg! Oh! Anyway, let's get on with the story. And today's story, my little poppers, oh dear, so I'm all flustered, is called Edward the Emu, of course. Edward the Emu. And quite fitting with the strange business of today. Well, Stinky, oh yes, I'm going to pop you down, dear. I've got to try and take my mind off what's happening. And you get nice and comfy, all right then? Yes, you get comfy down there. Turning into an emu? Oh no, I've had enough of that. I had ladybirditis once, so I didn't like that. No, I'm going to have to call Dr. Quack, and I've laid an egg. Laid an egg! I can't believe it. Oh, good Lord. Here we go, my dear poppets. Edward the Emu was sick of the zoo. There was nowhere to go, there was nothing to do. And compared to the seals that live right next door, well, being an emu was, frankly, a bore. It was a bore being an emu. And he doesn't look very impressed, I have to say. A bore being an emu. Although he does have lots of wonderful feathers, but I don't want any feathers. I'm quite happy being Mrs. Wiffle Waffle. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from his pen and he laughed as he said, "The seals are the best, anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a seal as well." Well, good Lord, my dear poppets, the emu wants to be a seal. Edward is fed up of being an emu and he wants to be a seal. Well, I don't know how he's going to manage that. I somehow don't think he'd make a very good seal. The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the seals were swimming and Edward was too. He dived in the water and basked in the sun, and he balanced a ball on his beak, just for fun. Well, there's Edward there, and he's with another animal there, with a seal there, and I have to say the seal does look slightly amused. I think he thinks this emu is rather silly, wanting to be a seal. Well, Edward was really enjoying the day till he overheard someone behind the fence say, "The seals are always amusing, it's true, but the lion's the best thing to see at the zoo." Well, there's Edward there, silly emu that he is, and he's trying to catch a fish. Look at that, trying to catch a fish. Well, good luck, that's all I can say. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from the pool and smiled as he said, "The lion's the best, anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a lion as well." Well, now he's going to be a lion. I wonder how he'll go at being a lion. I don't think he'll be able to roar like a lion, I have to say. I just don't think he'll be able to manage it. No, I don't. The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the lions were roaring and Edward was too. Well, he proved me wrong, my dear poppets. Edward can roar. He snarled at the ladies and growled at the men. Life was certainly grand for a lion in his den. Well, there's Edward there with his beak open wide, and he's trying with all his might to growl like an impressive lion. Like the lioness there. Great big teeth, although Edward doesn't have any, of course. Well, Edward was having a wonderful day till a man in the crowd had the gumption to say, "The lion's a beast I shall always detest. The snakes are the things that I like to see best." And there's Edward there, hanging off a branch there like the lioness there, because lions do like to climb trees, and they like to sort of hang off great big branches and have a doze in the sun or in the shade. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward crept from the cage and he grinned as he said, "If the snakes are the best things and that's what they say, then tomorrow I'll just be a snake for a day." Well, look at Edward there standing on top of the lioness's head there, and now he wants to be a snake. Look at that. He's certainly not happy being Edward, and he's trying to be everything but himself. The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the snakes were all hissing and Edward was too. He slipped round the rocks, it was magic to see, then he curled himself casually up round a tree. And there's silly old Edward there with a wonderful snake. Look at that, the two of them there. I wonder what the snake thinks of Edward. I wonder if he thinks he's a rather silly emu. I think he is. Well, Edward was just warming up for the day when he overheard one of the visitors say, "The snakes are impressive. I know that is true, but the emu's by far the best thing at the zoo." The emu's the best thing at the zoo. That's what someone said. So there he is there. I wonder what he thinks of that. They are lovely emus, except for when you get across one, like I mentioned earlier. "The emu," gasped Edward, "my goodness, that's me. I'm the thing that the gentleman most likes to see. Not the seals, the lions, the snakes and the rest. It's Edward the emu he likes to see best." Yes, it's you, silly old Edward. It's you he likes best. And there he is there in a very tight squeeze. I don't know how he's going to get out of that, I have to say. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward slipped from the cage and he laughed as he said, "If the emu's the best, then that's easy then. Tomorrow I'm Edward the emu again." Yes, hooray for Edward. He's realised that it's just best to be himself. Edward the emu, yes, and there's the snakes trailing off behind him. Edward ran to the place where he used to reside, but oh, what a shock when he clambered inside. He found himself suddenly come face to face with the emu they brought in to take Edward's place. Well, my dear poppets, now there's two emus. Look at that. Edward has a friend. Two emus. Perhaps that might make him feel better. The emus considered each other a while. Then the new emu said with a shy little smile, "Hello, I'm Edwina. It's nice meeting you. You're the best thing I've seen since I came to this zoo." Oh, yes, Edward and Edwina. And there they are there, the two of them there. Perhaps they're going to become the best of friends. And that was called Edward the Emu. What a cracker, I have to say. And my poppets, very fitting with today. Oh, yes, I have to say I'm feeling rather strange indeed. Well, before I say goodbye, and oh yes, I'm feeling quite strange, I have to show you today's story time cake, because I should have showed you that at the beginning, but I was rather flustered with all this emu business. And we have a wonderful story time cake here with a great big emu egg on top. A lovely black shiny emu egg. Well, I'm going to have a chat to Stinky I think Stinky is right, my dear ones. I think I should ring Dr. Quack because I am quite worried. And it's a very hot day here today. And the fact that I'm wearing this feathery vest and I keep wanting to do this, I had to restrain myself without the story because I really wanted to sort of do this quite a lot, which emus tend to do. Well, Stinky, we've come to the end of story time, dear. What's that? Am I going to ring Dr. Quack? Yes, I think I should, Stinky, because I really don't feel very well, dear. And we have to say goodbye to the poppets, don't we? Yes, we do. Well, my dear ones, thank you so much for tuning in for story time. Perhaps you could read a book about an emu, or perhaps you could pretend to be an emu and pretend to lay an egg, but not a real one like I just lay before. Oh, good gracious! Laying an emu egg, how dreadful. And as always, take care, and until next time, bye!